Welcome back to Anno 1800. If you missed it in the last episode, we started in Embessa. We arrived in Embessa, we started to build new productions, we even got to the second
Your
tier of
ship has
population, the
returned from its
Elders,
voyage.
and then the worst happened. Archibald arrived.
Let him settle, so long as it is not on our land. We shall refrain for the time being and observe.
Observe, let's see what is happening.
Pray welcome him in my name, then, and see what wind bears him ashore.
Yeah, we know each other a bit. So it is, he has settled at the bottom of the map over here, putting also his palace. It doesn't feel like it should be here, but okay. And now we can sail all the way over
Let the
here.
sails fill.
Ah, a familiar face. Splendid. Come now, take me to this Katima. We have much to discuss.
Aye.
I don't like that you're
You
not
should know
even
of
saying
me
please.
already. I wrote often enough. But communications in this land seem haphazard.
There must be dishes aplenty. Let Sir Blake know the bounty of Embessa.
Okay,
On our way.
we need to make a banquet.
Every man will be avenged.
She's declared war on us again.
Ship under attack.
So annoying. Okay, so we need to give some dry meat. We have that, some tapestry. We haven't started the tapestry. It starts with linseed and linen, so that's good. But then it also takes indigo. And we don't have that fertility over here. We also...
Embessa stretches from horizon to horizon. Holding such a dominion is not an easy task, and there are those who yet oppose me.
Oh, somebody opposing him, so let's see.
Seek the heralds of Angareb in the Meridian, and of Kidusi, Anitoni, and Wahadesha in the Septentrion. Convince them we are better united.
Yeah, so the goal is to unite all of the three, sort of NPCs. We had discovered already 2 over here, and then the third one at the bottom over here, which is sort of like the parrot. Just before we do this, the other mission is to provide both dry meat and tapestry. We have dry meat, so that's fine. Tapestry, we haven't started to make it, right? This is actually a new good for the elders. It takes linseed into linen, so that's okay, we can do that. But it also takes indigo, which we don't have the fertility for on this island. And remember that we also didn't have the fertility for the hibiscus tea. So I think it's a good time to try to find another island. So let's discover the map.
Fill.
I hope he hasn't taken over all of the island, but at the same time, the other thing is right now I have 0 influence, which is not great. Not great. What we may have to do is also start doing different newspaper. This is using a lot of influence. So maybe the next one we're not going to auto-publish, and we can see what we should be doing. Otherwise, we should try to get more influence. Potentially what I could do, a small but easy things to do is to use investors. Because remember that an investor house will give me 1 of influence. Not huge, but it's something.
The pendulum swings between contentment and consternation.
I'm just worried that when I'm going to do this, we're going to have, higher productions and therefore not enough productions. But I think we don't really have a choice. Oh la la, he has conquered this one, he has conquered this one. Has he conquered all of them? It could definitely be the case. And in that case, we are gonna be in trouble. I should probably also send another ship over here. There's not enough ships. So for those optional mission with the 3 islands, we need to retrieve some goods. So let's do this and then deliver them to Wahadesha, if I'm not mistaken. But now in the meantime, we have a major issue that the admiral has taken over all of the island. I don't see any islands left in the region. So I don't know how we're gonna do. We basically almost need... I think we don't really have a choice. We're gonna have to go to war with him if we want to push forward on these missions. But first, again, let's do the optional ones.
I would welcome you better, but even the patient Jat has deserted our island.
Oh, that's not nice.
Kashtan forces fled, bloodied by Ketema's host. Now only ruins, memory haunted.
Oh, that's not nice.
The waters of my patience are running dry.
Submitted the picture. He wants us to sail back to him. So let's
Pumping
go.
smoke, Admiral.
Okay, so we must go to the other
The
island to
land
find
is no
something.
longer used to water.
Churning water,
It needs
Admiral.
Isiates to ward the threat of the Wak, a water curse.
Battle path set.
So let's go to the other island. See what they
Isiates, you
have.
say? What is strange dialect? Trees, I believe. This was found by the shore behind the library. Take as many as you wish.
Okay, thank you.
Engines
Deliver them.
underway.
So what shall it be?
And done.
We are close to clearing the last of the rubble. Now comes the time to plant the Isiate trees for water holding.
Okay. Let's plant the trees. Magnificent trees, I love them. So that it doesn't flood. And now we do the well. Let's fix it. Go people, go, go, go. Good
A
job.
desert hat no longer. Water flows, life birthing, and tempest quiet. A miracle.
Look at this, the water is coming in. Yeah.
You have done much in little time. With water, Waha can surely now manage for themselves.
How we celebrate, the Wasi of Pa Itaru must be repaired. It is thus forlorn and poorly.
So now they want 12 muds and he wants to do other things. So the mud is indeed a good idea anyway, because we're gonna need it for many of those productions over here. So it takes, a clay collector, which you can either get from the old world or you can build it like this on one of those water deposits. Okay, so we have water, we need turf. Let's do a turf
There is
farm
tea by the door if you want it.
over here.
I'd hate to punish you, but if that's what it takes.
Why do you want to punish me? It's not nice.
On the bright side, it'll be over soon.
You are so generous.
Okay, so we have the clay collector, we have the turf, and now we need the brick house. It is actually 1 minute, and it's also 1 minute for the turf, so one works with one, that's fine. It does take 100 elders, so we need to upgrade a few more. Police station, and we've unlocked it, you never know what will happen. And yeah, we can't really do that one, and we can't really do that one either. Now there is actually one way we could get access, to this fertility without potential war. It's not guaranteed, but what we could try to do is acquire those stakes. It's gonna cost a lot, but we have a lot of money actually, all right? So we could try. It does require influence though, so we're gonna need, again, to increase our influence / to decrease how much we're using for newspapers. Okay, so we have actually the editor, so let's do
Can I
this.
interest you in this recently polished apple?
Where we're gonna change. I'm actually keen to have, this one.
This change is absolutely marvelous. Yes.
So I'm actually keen to start reducing a bit the consumption, and we're gonna do this one, but that's all. I think we're not gonna do anything else. Oh, sorry, was there anything positive anywhere?
Printed
No.
news ever die out? Why should it? Not an inclination of yours, is it?
Now everything is negative, so that's not great. But maybe what we do is we put this one there, we put this one over here, and this we'll just have to live with. But yeah, now we have a bit of influence, so we can start slowly but surely, hopefully buying this.
Simple logistics.
First one. Now we need to wait 10 minutes. We are over here delivering
Work
the
will
mud.
start presently. We are thankful for your help, ever stalwart.
And so I guess now we need to make a
So
decision.
you're the one tasked with weaving our great epic together? A foreigner? Well, any ship in a storm.
And yeah, that's the scholar for the research building.
Well-intentioned, I'm sure, but I spent years studying this exceedingly complicated subject at Arvert College. It
Arvert.
is hardly an easy task.
Oh, it's funny.
The college was nice. It is Arvert, but the people of Vespuccia were indisposed by my chroma, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so I
your
left,
skin color.
and more's the loss for them. All good research papers start in a library, preferably a palatial library. The priests will grant you access, perhaps. I hope.
We need to do something there. But in the meantime, for Wadesha, what should we do? There is land here, right? And so he wants to take over the land for industrious rejuvenation. I think let's keep listening, see what he says. The men will be ready to start as soon as they are needed. In the meantime, I ask you to tear down those 4-second pile of stone. I'm not the one doing it. If you want to do it, you can. Okay, so he doesn't want Wadesha?
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone.
Sure, I'll
It
do
may
it.
thrive, or it may fade.
That's fine. I will save them.
The season for Messiette is nigh, a time of fancy flight. Did you bring enough so all goes well?
I don't
Well,
know.
we'll find a way, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll help you. What do you want? Yeah, I defended you. So what do you want? Tell me. There is salt. Oh, astute. I know, I'm very astute. So what do we need to
Resources
do?
are thin. Any
no.
help you could send would
Oh,
be
no.
appreciated.
That's not great. We need dry meat and hibiscus tea, and I cannot make hibiscus tea right now. But I do think there is maybe a way.
Taborim,
Yes,
Tabernacle of Embessa.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
there is a way. It is, we're gonna buy the hibiscus tea. I would love if there was also the indigo, but no, there is only the hibiscus tea. That's fine. We're gonna buy the petals and then make the tea ourselves. Right, and do we have enough meat? Where's the meat? Oh, we don't have a lot of meat. We need 20, we need 30, guys. Let's work on the meat. We need more cows and more meat. Good. So we get hopefully 30 before time runs out. And we also need tea. We said 1 minute 30. That's huge. So we're gonna put multiple. Let's go. And I want to make
The
sure that
story
we
is
don't
about a
give it to
city
our people.
like this one.
Right? Because if we give it to our people, then they are not going to make enough. Okay. Where's the ship? Go, go, go. Not far.
Battle path set.
But there's only 19 minutes left. Let's buy it all. And let's
We
deliver
have
it.
much to share, I think.
Engines underway.
Good. So if we do
We're missing
this,
materials.
hopefully we can even put more because I have so many people right now to go very fast. At least the dry meat is going up. Right, I can check 3 out of 2. One thing we could also do is to stop giving it to my people for a while. So it goes up quickly to 30, and then I can start re-giving it again. Okay, so on Kidusi, the priestess is giving us a challenge. Find what is bland when floating, but delicious when sunk. And that's the tea leaves, right? So I think that's over here. Hibiscus. And done.
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. Here in Kidusi Anitoni, knowledge nourishes us, that we may bloom in the eyes of the Lord.
Ooh. Okay, good.
One must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the soul. Tell me, which of the buildings on our island is largest?
And this is large, but I think it's this because it's hidden. That's what she's trying to say.
Our temple is but a frail offspring of the mighty halls
no.
of the Elamais.
Incorrect. Okay.
Tall walls and ornate ceilings, but shallow roots.
Is it this one?
Yes, our library is vast,
Okay.
but is only the cloud-swathed summit. Look to the roots hidden beneath.
No, it's also incorrect. Wait, what is she talking about? Larger structure. Is she talking about a tree or something like this?
Long ago, our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness. But the treacherous kings of Kashta burnt it all.
So was that the answer? I think it was the answer. Find a way to access the library.
Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, The high walls and pale altars live on all around us.
That was the answer, you know, the ancient ruin in the middle. This is the big thing.
Your understanding is starting to blossom.
Cool.
The time for admittance is at hand.
Admit me, please. I passed the first test. So what should we do? One should seek knowledge to bloom. Quite accurate, I know.
The priests of Kidusi acknowledge you.
Yes, I have been acknowledged.
You
Thank
show
you.
yourself to be worthy of trust. Lift now the veil and enter our famed library.
Okay, we can enter the library. That's good. So we need to read.
Resourceful, aren't you? Very well, let's get to it. All great nations spring from a golden age, a time of splendor and legend. The books are over there.
You know, there's multiple books. They tell you about the history of all of it. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Embessa.
I hoped there'd be more, but these are all the books we have. Hardly enough for a full chapter.
He's disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Okay, so we have enough tea and enough meat. So let's take that over.
A fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
Let's deliver it before the 5 minutes is done, and in the meantime we can discuss the Golden Age. Oh, I didn't read the tome. Sorry. Let's see. Myth or history? I don't know. It's not like I was reading. The Emperor's city was built on the ruins of Embessa's first capital. Oh no! On this island, maybe. Precisely. Yes. Nowhere other than Kidusi will you find land and touch. This could be true.
History becomes legend, legend myth, and even myth is half forgotten. But why not dig up the old library? There must be traces to be found.
He has bought back the share that I had bought. That's not
Every man and
great.
his dog has money these days.
He's also not very happy with us buying shares, but we don't really have a choice right now. So, 'cause I'm sure at some point somebody is gonna ask us for something which we can't do right now. So that's not great.
So
Ship
what
has
shall it be?
arrived. Let's deliver
What
it.
brings you?
Yeah, he's happy. I think this is also for that other mission of the group of workers for the excavation.
We have very little without the Emperor's help.
That's okay.
Perhaps some salt we could trade?
That's okay.
Ebel is wise in such things.
Clear the rubbles.
The Pa Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Embessa.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it, don't worry.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Done. Here it is. It is clean and a lot better.
We cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
Yeah, I hear you. And we need to deliver over here some dry meat, over there some timber and mud brick. That's
To your
fine. I can
stations.
do it all. Always wants to go to war, these guys.
Are you finally embracing a just cause?
No, you're
Pumping
just annoying
smoke,
me.
Admiral.
So I think it's gonna take forever to get this island. So instead, I tried to get trade right with the Admiral and he actually agreed to it so far. So this is great because now, you know, he has islands and on each of these islands he's selling things. I mean, not on this one, actually he's selling nothing on that one, sorry. But on this one he's selling, for example, hibiscus. On this one he's selling nothing. What about this one? Here, for example, great. We have dry meat and we have tapestries. So I can buy the tapestries directly over here. What do we have there? Some ceramics, some spice flour. There's a lot of different things. And I have tons of money, so that's not the problem. So I think we're gonna go on a buying spree, basically. Okay, I'm putting what we need, some meat, some mud bricks, and ones of timber. We can start delivering it. And
Battle path set.
and you, other ship, you're going to go on a buying spree, as I said, across his islands. Whatever we
On
can
our
get,
way.
let's get it. Okay, so we've arrived,
Back already?
delivering
A small
everything.
contribution to the Lord's plans.
So yeah, the excavation has begun. We need to wait 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can check over here what Abel wants to do.
We work to prepare the mecha warehouse for trade, but we are resource starved.
He needs 28 Wanza timber. That's an easy one. Is there actually some there? Yeah, that's even shorter.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Let's buy, as I said, some things. Oh, the tapestries are gone, but we have some clay pipes.
Your constant business is what empires thrive upon.
What do we have here? This we can buy too.
We shall prevail together.
And maybe, by the way, actually what I can do is put over here some buy order. Like buy. So if anybody has those resources, they may sell them to me. Okay, cool. Upgrade also our trading post. I need to make sure to not
Hardly
give
the garden, but where?
those resources to my people. Good.
You said we could come to you, right?
What's happening? There's a problem. What's your problem?
It is lonely work, excavation. And I miss my home.
Oh,
But a picture of the Kesar of Wahadesha would help greatly.
okay. That's not too hard. You want a postcard. Done. You happy?
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Let's buy some Wanza timber. We need 30.
Come into the courtyard where there is fresh coffee.
And deliver
Battle
it over
path
here.
set.
Good, good. So it is, ladies and gents. You can see this is working really well. I actually have quite a few resources already. Obviously, that costed me some money, but we are 21 million right now. So this is nothing. I think I'm also going to put, some over here, just to make sure we have a lot of everything. Good, good, good. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. That was a good idea. We can now actually even do that one over here. And I don't need to use my ship to do this
Let the
trading.
sails fill.
We can just go back and send all of this.
The orders for it.
So it is. Let's
The
deliver
laborers
those
strike a hard
resources.
surface.
So, my trusted advisor returns.
Yes, I have real resources for the banquet. I found them somehow.
So swift to learn from those who came before. Let us hope he proves grateful.
Yes, let's also give him the water pump blueprints.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
Deliver over here because he hasn't been using them yet. He doesn't know how to do that. Over here we have started the excavation, so let's look at the artifacts. Oh, we have a stone thing. There's a pillar. Some vase.
Quite a store of history hidden here. More than anticipated. It shall remain exposed while the search continues.
Okay. Arrival and departure of ships and goods. Kidusi does
Our
not produce
predecessors
goods.
in the Golden Age saw that Kidusi Anitoni's purpose was not to produce goods, but wisdom.
Okay.
The excavation can resume, but do inspect the statue. It may inspire you to write your chronicles.
I suspected there was more to this project than they let on. I sense underhanded ambitions to support their independence.
Not even an orange tree to shelter under. Come now, and don't dither.
Yeah, you're very grateful, clearly.
Is that really all there is to it? Pish! Better than roasting to a Cheltenham salt crisp.
Archibald, you disappoint me. You're not being very
Time
nice.
to saddle up. Very well, lead the way. A familiar face ought to put the king in a good disposition.
Wait, who is declaring war again on
Morning
me?
winds on the rise, eh?
Oh,
Ominous, ominous indeed.
Jean, you're annoying.
I also have my wife and children to.
I thought we were close
I
to
can't say I'm not relieved.
being friends.
I'd almost believe you weren't a
I don't know if I'm a good father, but she and Mama are safe. How could I possibly refuse?
Investigate the headstone. What headstone? Find the truth behind the strange headstone.
I wasn't there when they pulled it out. I was staring longingly at the picture you gave me.
Are you lying?
I wanted a look, but they told me a priestess was examining it.
Oh.
When I returned from my break, the stone was back in the earth.
So they took it out, they changed it, and then they put it back. So there must be some clue at the site. There, carving tools.
Sir Archibald will do, my good man. Your emperor will be expecting me.
I am Binyam Sublake, emissary for His Imperial Majesty and tasked with counseling him on this delicate matter.
So what should we do?
Let us see then what business brings Sir Blake to Embessa. Come, your presence will be invaluable.
There's the priestess changed something, so we need to go to the priest that lives on the eastern side over here to find the evidence. Not absolute. That is a lie. The truth is the truth. Fragment of
I knew it.
cyanic.
Must have thought poor Wahadesha folk would not notice. But we are wise in the old law. You have to confront them.
I have to. Let's confront the priestess. I don't like to be deceived. However noble your intent, it's a lie. I will tell Kitima. This is not good. I don't like it.
I expected nothing more from one of Ketema's hounds.
You're
This
the one who
affair is
lied.
no longer yours to command.
I don't care. Your fault. Take the proof to Katima.
Engines underway.
What else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? By the way, I can delete these ones now. Not needed anymore. Okay, sell to Kitima.
Steersman.
Sell 2 frigates. I've been building those 2 frigates. Are they done or not? Yes. We just need to send them to Embessa. Good. There was an explosion over here. Done. Gee, nothing else has been exploding. That's good. Let's check over here. If there... Oh, he has bought one more.
I never agreed you could be a shareholder.
Okay, now let's negotiate between Archibald and Kitima. This is Sir Archibald, the Queen's ambassador. A protectorate agreement? No. I remained silent. That's not my problem, it's their problem.
It seems recent events have moved Angareb to parley. Best I not go myself. Take this flag of truce. See what they have to say.
Okay, I will go.
Now for the final note.
Take care you do not antagonize the princess further.
Now let's see what Kitima says. Embessa does not need what you call protection, but a fair alliance. Yeah, take some time,
The
think about
people
it.
celebrate your leadership.
She's not my queen, she's the queen, our queen. That remains to be seen. I mean, I'm French, so...
Outrageous! Arrogant! How dare he think himself an equal to Her Majesty, pompous little kinglet!
Oh, Archibald,
Of
Archibald.
all the useless... why did I ever agree to come back to these wretched shores? It's pointless.
water, Admiral.
Okay, let's deliver also the
A
proof.
distemperate man if I ever saw one. And you say he's...
Since you have had time to reconnoiter, I wonder if you couldn't help me with some blanks on our survey maps.
I take it things did not go as expected.
They did not, they were lying.
I had expected better than common forgery from priests. Evidently, it is time they were brought back into the fold and learned humility. We have been inspired by their traditional example, raising gardens and terraces for all to revel in.
Okay, we're done with Wadesha. Right, we have fixed the oasis. There is now number of
With the
gardens.
Pa Itaru complete, come days of Messiet, the feast of praise giving.
Battle cruiser on the
We want you
warpath.
as our honor guest.
I am the honor guest. Oh, that's so nice.
You have given much. Only fair we be heart generous in return.
What is your gift? Give me a big gift.
As is told in legends, where water springs, so is memory unveiled. These soul bonds we would give to you as thanks.
Oh,
You
thank
came
you.
to us a Shema, stranger,
The orders for
yet
us.
learned to listen with hard mouth and soul words. You are one of us, Hamesi.
Thank you. I'm so touched. And I can sell this for almost 200,000 if needed. But no, more importantly, this is plus 50% attractiveness for a museum. That's pretty cool. If you don't know, there's multiple endings. For example, another end is for this to be fixed, and then you have all of this that becomes also farms.
And don't stop there. Be
Okay.
cruel if you have to.
Oh, we have found Simba. He's hiding over here.
Your ship has returned from its
Why is
voyage.
it not working? Yeah. So,
The Queen will appreciate that image. Let us map this Lionheart Spur.
yeah, this is the island at the top over here, right? It has a river, it has a lake, and the lion rock. We
Ship
have
of the
2 out
line
of 4.
reporting
Let's
in.
continue. This one and this one, which are bones of elephants, if I remember correctly, on part of the island. It's not that one. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm not gonna lie, I think like 2 hours have passed. It just wasn't going to be a great video of me showing you all of these small missions, so I just did them all. To be precise, not all of them. We still have some major ones to be done. For example, we need to reach 600 elders, we're not there yet, and we need to start building the research institute in the old world. But we have done all of the optional ones. Basically, we have done all of the missions to get all 3 islands into the empire. Wajdesha over here, Kidusi, and also Angereb. This was actually a very long one. I also did all of the optional ones so that I got actually the Spear of Selamini, but I also have the bonus of Legacy of the Sand because they are part of the empire now. So I'm glad that we have both the Land of the 1001 Stream bonus, right, irrigation plus 15, as well as this one, Legacy of the Sand over here. And what's really cool is that all of this, the palace over here of Kitima, actually changes based on when you finish all of this. So for example, over here, we have a botanical garden, thanks to what we did in Wadesha. Over here, we have the Palace Research Institute, thanks to, the Research Institute 1. Over here, we also have a new wing, thanks to Wadesha. Then on this side, we have another new wing, Imperial Military Academy. You can see a lot of soldiers and cannons. That is thanks to the loyalty of Angereb. And then over here also the market, the trade admiralty has also been growing. So there's many things. The one we haven't done is this one. I think this one you get if you go and do the whole excavation, which we didn't. We stopped that excavation. So, not the perfect outcome, but still a great one. Every time I get a few of these, then he buy them back and I forget. So that's not great. But we have definitely made progress. In particular, I have actually more people now. We have
How can
more
this
elders.
Rani not appreciate this life?
By the way, we also got these Keepers of the Old World from having Kidusi inside the Empire. So getting bonus research points, even if right now we don't actually have research started. But we can definitely start it, because over here we have the Research Institute Foundation. It's a new tab, the scholars, we can start building them in the future. But maybe even more importantly, our dam is finally finished. So let's look at it. And done. A magnificent dam, similar to what we had in the first scenario. Yeah, the dam is working, and as you can see, it's providing electricity. And you can see in green, that electricity is going very, very far. It's not like the range of one power station. It's actually a huge range going all the way over here. All the way over here, right? This is amazing. So that's gonna help us a lot, because now if I look at my productions, I'm sure we have tons of productions that have been increased by a lot, right? For example, the RAM, it used to be around 40, now it's 80. So of course, we're gonna have a problem because the raw materials haven't really been increased, right? For example, the sugarcane is still at 40, it's not at 80. But an easy thing we could do is already delete half of those rum distilleries, right? Even more importantly, remember a key reason I wanted to do this was to unlock things like the milk, which is provided by all of the cattle farms when they have electricity. And now, all of the alpaca farms are going to now produce salpêtre. That is great, so we don't have to make salpêtre in the old world. Actually, let's look at this. How much salpêtre are we producing right now with just this island? We're producing 15 salpêtre for free, basically, right? With just this island. So basically now I'm making more for free than what I used to make before while paying for it. So yeah, this is going to be helping us a lot. So indeed, I think spoiler alert, my plan right now, I think the next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve a bit the new world, right? We need to maximize all of this. We need to do all of those productions that we've now unlocked. We've even unlocked the grind stadium. So next episode, I think we're gonna do a lot of new world. And then the episode after, we can go back to the old world, do, for example, the research institute. We can also start unlocking the tourist, maybe also do the next part of the main campaign, the main mission. I think that sounds right. But don't hesitate to tell me also in the comments below if you have any questions, thoughts, or requests for future episodes. Thank you for watching, smash the like button, and I hope to see you next time.